Why does he look like that? This is a defenseless noodle. It has no venom, and the bite of an old lady...
He got me off guard. Oh, what the...
People hate this groundhog. But why?
I'm like, what is it me for?
Well, because this is no ordinary hog. This distinguished gentleman is Punxsutawney Phil, a resident of the US of A.
I have no idea who that is.
Specifically, the town of Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, where he has a very important job. He predicts the weather. And he does it through the Groundhog Day ceremony. But what the is that? Well, basically, every year on the 2nd of February, crowds gather at the Gobbler's Knob. Stop laughing. It's a very serious ceremony. Quit it. And then, at dawn, the unbelievably dripped out inner circle of the Groundhog Club retrieve the allegedly 140-year-old Phil from his knob. Phil then selects a scroll from the tip of the knob based on whether or not he saw his shadow when being yanked from his home. And if he did see his shadow, winter will last for 6 more weeks. And this year, Phil has predicted 6 more weeks of Mayolt. And for some reason, this year, that prediction has royally pissed off many people online. See, I just think he's doing his fucking job. But the tweet that...
Wait. Has it actually been 6 more weeks of winter since this been announced February 2nd? I mean, it's kind of May already. So I don't know if it's actually 6 more weeks of winter or not. I'm kind of curious about this, though.
Shared his prediction has some of the most angry yet fucking hilarious responses. And I made this video to read you the best of them.
Oh no, there's gonna be some kind of responses, aren't they?
Turn him into a steak.
Why would you turn him into a steak? It's just an animal.
That groundhog is going in the microwave. If I saw Punxsutawney Phil, I would punt him like a football.
Hey, I don't know. Like, it's just an animal.
And last but not least, POV, you are the deep fryer at Raising Cane's.
Why? It literally doesn't know what it's doing when people pick it up, so it just probably picks a random thing. I feel bad for the animal though. Okay, the boomer.
This is one of the oldest creatures on the planet.
Who's that?
It's Kabuto. Because I know. I mean, the Kabuto is based on this.
Pokemon!
We got a boomer! Introducing the horseshoe crab. Found under the sea in the Atlantic.
I'm pretty sure it's Kabuto that's been based on this, on the horseshoe crab. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Indian and Pacific Oceans. And when I said old, I didn't mean individually. These little guys disconnect from the server at around age 40. And as far as their actual lives go, they're kind of boring. They're bottom feeders with 0 offensive capability.
Yeah, they did not have any evolution as far as I know. Probably that's why the video is about.
And the only reason they have a tail is that without it, they would die if you flipped them onto their backs. No, when I say old, I mean as a species. Because these things are walking fossils that have been running the exact same basic ass build completely unchanged for millions of years. How many millions? Well, here is a list of events that this little guy's family tree has lived through. The fall of Rome. The evolution of humankind.
Go back, I want to be monkey!
The Ice Age. God tossing a rock at the big ass lizards.
I love the lizard.
Lizard.
Hell,
I just love that. There's so many lizard gifs. I love them.
this little fucker watched the first fish crawl onto land and was underwater when the first tree spawned. But I think the best way I can put this into perspective is that not unlike the way the Earth orbits the sun orbits the Milky Way. Now, this process takes around 225 million years to complete. The horseshoe crab has done it twice! This...
Oh, that is old. Like 450 million years without any evolutionary changes, that is. I guess it's not needed. I guess it's the prime of its life.
This is the world's most poisonous bird, which is weird.
Wait, poisonous bird. Wait, how's the bird poisonous?
Considering it does not naturally produce any toxins whatsoever. So how the fuck does that work? Well, this flying carrot is a hooded patooey, and it's basically
Patooey. It's not like basically the sound some people make when they're spitting. Patooey. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I heard some people actually making the sound patooey.
nature's version of Kirby. But not because they ate a lot. No, this little guy was discovered in Papua New Guinea back in the late 1980s by a scientist named Jack Dumbarker. And while handling the patooey in the field for his research, he very scientifically discovered a super cool bird fact. Touching them made his skin tingle like TV static before it went numb and then started to fucking burn.
Nice.
Upon further research, he discovered that may possibly have been because the secret herbs and spices God used to coat this sentient KFC bucket from beak to talon was fucking batraka toxin. The same shit that coats poison dart frogs, otherwise known as one of the most potent neurotoxins on the entire fucking planet. Because of course it's fucking neurotoxin.
Wait. It's poisonous, but it doesn't create the poison, so I guess it's picking it up from somewhere.
And I cannot go 5 minutes without it being fucking neurotoxin.
That is true. That's a lot of MoreParz videos that's about neurotoxin.
But like I said, they don't naturally produce it. No, they eat it. See, these fuckers love to eat these things called merillid beetles. And those beetles evolved batraka toxin specifically to avoid being eaten. That sign, however, did not stop the patooey, because it can't fucking read. Also, they have poison immunity. So, they eat the bugs.
Wait, that is... Having poison immunity would actually be crazy, though.
Absorb their poison build and redistribute it to their feathers and skin. Now, any parasites that bite them fucking die. Touching them hurts you. And anything dumb enough to eat this forbidden zinger box enters the forbidden sleep.
Well, that's one way to die. There are some weird animals out there, really.
Did you know that whales can explode? Yeah, these bad boys can turn themselves...
Okay, I do know about the exploding whales. Basically, the gas, they die, the gas builds up, and they boom.
...into an all-natural IED. But they can't explode on command like a creeper. No, in order to...
I'm happy there's not an animal that exists that can explode on command. I would not want to face that at all. The moment when that kind of animal is found, nope, I'm out.
Pull or explode, it needs to be fucking dead first. In fact, it's got to die in a very specific way. See, usually when a whale carks it, that fucker sinks like a stone and gets hoovered up by bottom feeders. But if it manages to wash up on shore or it dies by beaching itself, there's nothing to eat it. No, what that house-sized corpse does do is sit there frying in the fucking sun, starting to rot. Now, a fun fact about rotting corpses, they go through this cool process called putrefaction. Basically, all the bacteria in your gut start to break down your flesh, which produces a shitload of different gases. And if nothing punches a hole in the whale, that gas has nowhere to go. So the corpse begins to swell and inflate like a fucking balloon.
Oh, I didn't know I had that mod on.
And it will fill with gas until its body can't fucking take it anymore. At which point, it basically becomes a fucking boomer from Left 4 Dead.
We got a boomer.
The force of the gas can cause the skin to split and then Free Willy explodes all over the fucking beach. But anyone touching it could cause it to explode as well. Which is why if you see a whale corpse on the beach, whatever you do, do not fucking touch it.
Have there been people that actually touched it, or nobody really touched it, or knows not to touch it?
Hey, I just told you, don't fucking touch
The world's most disgusting
this.
bee.
Is the world's most disgusting.
Oh, this is the... Isn't this the bee that uses flash to build its beehive? Insects are weird.
Bee.
Brother,
Yeah, that is a vulture bee. Found
Yeah, vulture basically means it uses flash from corpses.
on the Tyrannid hive continent of South America, and you are probably wondering, what makes it so disgusting? And that's pretty easy to answer. It eats fucking rotten corpses. Well, at least that's one thing that makes them gross. Yeah, the Left 4 Dead zombie diet is actually just the tip of the iceberg on how fucking disgusting these things get. But before you learn the rest, I gotta teach you about bees.
Wait, so it's actually worse. I know about the fact that they eat flash, and raw flash in this case, but I didn't expect it to be worse.
you like jazz?
See, a normal beehive runs on two main resources: nectar and pollen. Nectar is used to create Winnie the Pooh's honey, and pollen is used as a source of protein. Now, the issue is vulture bees can collect nectar, but they are physically incapable of picking up pollen. So where do they get their protein? Well, basically, roadkill. Instead of flying around and looking for a lovely floral arrangement, vulture bees will surf the skies until they spot a rather delectable-looking maggot-ridden corpse, which they will then cave dive inside of through the fucking eye sockets.
The eye socket, that is interesting.
Oh yeah, I told you they got grosser, and this isn't even the worst bit. Because once they're inside, they treat your fucking corpse like the deli at the supermarket, rooting around for the cuts of meat that they're after. But for the same reason they can't carry pollen, they can't just take the fucking meat out in a shopping trolley. No, what they do is scarf down the stacks of rotten flesh like a Minecraft player who's run out of food, fly back home, walk through the front door, and vomit it into another bee's mouth. Okay, well, not straight into its mouth. They're not savages. It goes into a bowl first. And then another bee eats it. And mixes it with spit and...
Is that what honeybees do as well? They literally regurgitate. Pretty sure all bees do that.
nectar to turn it
But I guess rotten flesh is a bit more disturbing.
into a meat sludge that gets eaten by the other bees. Yeah, I hope you weren't planning on eating anything anytime soon.
Who wants chowder?
I mean, I've kind of ate like a few hours ago. It's fine. No thoughts had empty.
I can fix your fear of snakes with this ridiculous creature. No.
Yeah, not gonna lie, he looks adorable. It's not. I mean, I'm not really afraid of snakes, but he looks really adorable.
That is not a snakeskin sock puppet. That is an actual, real animal on this planet, and it's called the Arabian sandboa. And you may be wondering, why does he look like that?
Let me do it for you.
Well, no. As much as it looks like it, God did not design this thing in the Spore Creature Creator after 10 fucking beers. No, it looks like a strand of spaghetti with googly eyes for camouflage. So, I'm going to give you exactly one guess as to where an animal called the Arabian sandboa is found.
I wonder if it does have sand in its name. So it definitely has to be deserts in the Arabian Peninsula. It has to be there.
Right, the deserts of the Arabian Peninsula. If you got that wrong, I don't know what to fucking tell you, man.
You stupid.
They're not.
And in order to survive in that air fryer, the sock here needs two things: food and not to be turned into food. Which is rather hard, considering this is not a fucking danger noodle, okay? This is a defenseless noodle.
Help me.
It is only 15 inches long, it has no venom, and the bite of an old lady without her fucking dentures in. So how does it...
The fuck was that gift? What? That fucking got me off guard. Oh, what the...
Survive. Simple. Digs a fucking hole like a Night 1 Minecraft player. See, they're nocturnal, so during the day, they bury themselves completely in the sand, which allows them to take a nice little nap without getting snatched up by a fucking bird. Then, once night falls, those fuck-ass eyeballs finally serve a purpose beyond looking ridiculous. And that purpose is to sit just above the sand like a submarine periscope and scan for food. They then just
wait, if you can literally just only see the eye, that's actually quite a good bit of camouflage. Because it literally looks like the sand coral as well.
For a mouse or lizard to get close before this vicious creature pops out of the sand like the worms from June and eats it. I'm sorry, I find the idea of this stupid fucking snake killing anything so funny. Like, just imagine the last fucking thing you see before ascending to the pearly gates is fucking that.
Look at the top of his head.
I mean, the eyes are weird, but they have a use.